Hey everyone, it's Kirk McLean here, and you're watching Clay's Canucks commentary.
Hey Canucks fans, and welcome to Clay's Canucks Commentary Live, presented to you by Van City Experts Real Estate. I am Canuck Clay Emo, and this is my Canucks take, all in one take. It is Sunday night, November the 12th, and if you're new, here's what you should do. Hit the subscribe button now for daily Canucks insight that's positive, timely, and trustworthy. Thanks for waiting for me. This is a new start time on Sunday. I'm going to stick to it. I'm going to talk about all the changes, very subtle changes to my show, to my schedule that I'm going to make. The first one you might notice already is I didn't play the intro music after the intro. When I was watching the streams back and I was listening to the podcast, for whatever reason, my voice was not very clear over and above the music. It was like kind of like I was talking through a microwave. Not that I've done that before, or talking from underwater. So you already hear the intro as part of the Kirk McLean intro. You hear the music, and then I'm sure we'll do it justice at another time down the road. So that's a small thing, but it just allows me to get in the show a little bit quicker. Moderators, thank you. Do what you need to do. Members, that's Legends, Hall of Fame franchise members, thanks for your support as always. And to everyone else, no matter where you're watching from, whether my beautiful neighborhood of Richmond, in Steveston, did I say Richmond already? Steveston, Richmond, Lower Mainland, province, country, continent, or around the world. I think I forgot city. So let's try that again. Whether you are in my beautiful neighborhood of Steveston, in Richmond, city, Lower Mainland, province, country, continent, or around the world, thank you for being here. You know that I know that you could be watching anyone else, doing anything else, getting ready for work, school, or bed, or all three. Although for a lot of people, it's a holiday tomorrow. It's the stat holiday because Remembrance Day fell on a Saturday. So many people, including myself, are off tomorrow. That's not why I started at 11 p.m. I'll talk about that in a few minutes. But I always appreciate you, and I never, ever take you. Wait, who's talking? That's weird. My phone just started talking and watching my stream on me. That is crazy. So if you heard two of me just now, I apologize. So crazy, but I'm glad that you are here. This is how you can get involved tonight. You can subscribe so you can get active in the chat section, and you get my videos every day. By the way, if you're a member, you know you're a member because you either have a CCC logo beside you, or 1, 2, 3, 6, or 12, which indicates how long you've been a member in months. Once you're over 12, you just stay at 12. There's no 24 or 36 one or anything like that. So you can subscribe so you get active in the chat section and get my videos every day. Like the video. There are 60 of you in here, which is amazing. That means we should have almost 30 likes. So like the video, like the fact that we're here tonight, like the fact that the Canucks won again, 5-2 tonight. I will break that all down. All the scores on this road trip were 5-2, which is a little strange, which just shows that the Canucks score a lot of goals. And then, so like the video, like the fact that we're together. You can leave a donation. Always helps me out. You can gift memberships like Carol just did. I'll recognize that in a second. Thank you, Carol. You can upgrade your own membership. You can buy your own membership. And if listening on a podcast platform, make sure that you rate and you review. I'm in a good mood tonight. I was at a work function. So now I keep saying things are going to slow down for me. Now they are going to slow down for me. And that's why I'm going to make my announcement in about 20 minutes of what the show is going to look like going forward. But you guys know that I had a huge work event last weekend. That's why I didn't stream on Saturday, Sunday, or on the Sunday at least, and the Monday, I think, and the Tuesday. Wow. That's a lot. And then I had another work event Thursday night, and I actually had a work event tonight, which I didn't make a big deal out of. But now, no massive work events on the horizon. Yes, a few evening meetings. You guys know that I'm off my crutches now. I'm walking hands-free, which is amazing, meaning I have my hands to catch me in case I fall over. Not sure if I'm going to take the boot off just yet. My foot doesn't feel secure. I might wait till I go to my first physio appointment, but I'll see how that goes throughout the week. But no more scooter, no more crutches, just me, my body. That doesn't sound right. And my boot. And I'm in a really good mood because of all that. I'm in a good mood because all of you are here. So let's start off by recognizing some generosity. And this one starts, as it often does, with our friend, legendary Carol Bovenlander. So let's get that up and let's recognize her and thank her. Legendary Carol Bovenlander starts us off by gifting 5 memberships. That's a $25 donation. That means 5 new franchise members. So Sarah, welcome. Peter, welcome back. Jamie, welcome. Clifford, welcome. And Philly. I think some people are new. Some people are first timers. That's what new means. Some people are coming back for many, many times over, and that is fine too. So welcome to all of you to the CCC, the Clay's Canucks commentary crew. The best YouTube community here among Canucks fans. So thank you. And Carol, thank you for your generosity. Let's give Carol some love in the chat. That is awesome. Also, my friend Darren, who I've met a couple times, once in Victoria and a couple times here, he was gifted membership. Just realized it. He emailed me and said, Clay, tell me what this is all about. So here he goes. Darren, first time chatting as a franchise member. That is awesome. Thank you for being here, Darren, and welcome to membership. Yeah, Pro Shell, you're here. So I'm going to talk about the changes to my show. There's about 3 changes that I'm making. Well, at least 2 that I'm making. And one of them, I might as well just talk about them right now and then we'll get in the game and then we'll go from here. So here are the changes to my show, and then we'll break down this game. So starting tonight, this is my new show schedule. Sunday night at 11, Monday night at 11:15, and that's going to be games night from now on. Then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 11. So I got to tell you why I've made these changes. You know how it used to be Sunday night 10:30, then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 11. And the theory was Sunday night, it's a weekend. Let's start half an hour earlier and we'll play games and make it a longer stream. And then it became Sunday night, 10:30. Don't do Monday night anymore because it's Canucks After Dark. And I'd rather you come to Canucks After Dark for that one time because we're only doing that once a week. And then when I come here, I just repeat everything I said on Canucks After Dark anyways. So then I canceled the Monday night streams. And then I went Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 11. But then I thought, I get more people in that half an hour between 11 and 11:30 than I do in the half an hour between 10:30 and 11. And it was confusing people. Like people would come in at 11 o'clock on Sunday and say, well, wait a sec, what's going on? How come you started early? And then I have to remind everyone that Sunday it started at 10:30. So I said, forget it. Let's just make it 11 o'clock straight across the board. Sunday, skip Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But then I thought on Monday, Parker and I always finish by 5 after 11 or 10 after the absolute latest. And sometimes people are still hyped up, and especially after a great Canucks After Dark show. And I don't want to skip a night. I don't want to go Sunday, then don't do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I'm going to bring back Monday, but I'm going to go do it. I'm going to do it for games only. So where I used to make Sunday a longer show and do the games at the end of it, I'm actually going to make Monday just strictly games. No Canucks talk. We just come on and we play 4 or 5 games for about 25 minutes to half an hour. And then we'll probably finish between 11:15 to 11:45. Sorry, we'll start at 11:15 and we'll do 25 minutes, half an hour to 11:45. And that's the time I want to end these streams. So I'm going to try and keep the Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to 45 minutes. So that I'm here from 11 to 11:45 ish. And then Monday will start 15 minutes later at 11:15 because the Canucks After Dark, but we'll only play games and we'll do that to 11:45. So that's the plan going forward. I hope you are agreeable to it. If you like the plan, if it makes sense to you, let me know in the chat. If you don't like it, let me know in the chat, but it doesn't matter. I'm not changing it. This is what's going to be. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, back to 5 nights a week. I'm going to keep my Fridays and Saturdays free, protect them for my family and for social outings, whatever it may be. And then we're moving the games from the Sunday night to the Monday, and that's how I want to continue to evolve this channel. Is the word I'm looking for. I saw a note from Shannon, so I'm going to recognize it first and to get into what it means. So Shannon says, I just wanted to know that this will be my last membership kit for a while. I might have to go into the hospital for surgery. I'm not sure what you mean by membership kit, but if you mean it's your last donation or your last your last month of being a legend or whatever it means, Carol. I thank you for your amazing support over the past 2 years. And I'll text you later to clarify what you mean. But I've always said, take care of what you need to take care of. And especially if it's your health, that is the most important thing. Because once we don't have our health, we don't have much else. So Carol, whatever this may mean, we are so grateful for you. I'm so grateful for you and your friendship and your support of this channel. So let's give Carol some love in the chat once more. And then we'll go from there. So yes, let's give some love to Carol for sure. Did I say Shannon again? Sorry, I meant to say Carol. I know I know who the two of you are, but I mixed your names up before. So thank you, Carol. By the way, where is it? Karan, I gotta show this. I just think I think Clay just needs to take extra time to himself for his old man naps because we know he's up there in age, but respect, brother. I will take it, whatever that means. No, I know Karan likes to bug me about my old age, but hey, look at me. I think I'm doing good for being 49-year-old, going 50. Even though, yes, I'm showing my age by rupturing my Achilles tendon. And Coach Rob, I think you're right. Your membership gift, it might be membership kit that she is saying. And if you're right, she might be saying membership gift. And if she can't watch the streams from the hospital or she wants to save her resources and her money for taking care of herself, I would 100% support that for sure. Let's get in this game. So what we'll do then is we'll get into this game for sure. And then because we are not doing games, then I'll turn it over to you for the second half of the show for your questions. And then remember, we're going to save the games for Mondays going forward. So let's talk about this game. Now, I did not watch this game because I was at my work event. I was at a dinner in Coquitlam. But you know what's funny about this game is when I pulled into the Vancouver Golf Club. So we're in Coquitlam. For the shout out to everyone who lives in Coquitlam. Shout out to anyone who lives near the Vancouver Golf Club, because that's where I was tonight. So I'm there and I pull in, and the Canucks had already scored their first goal. And then it was Montreal scores, and it was 1-1. So remember, I turned off my phone, and it's 1-1. So I thought. And then I checked my phone about 15 minutes later, and then it says 3-0 Vancouver. And I kept having to refresh the thing because I thought that my app was messing up. Like, how could Montreal lose the goal? Because of course I didn't know about the offside rule. And then I called home. I called Sean, and he said, "Oh yeah, they had a goal waved off pretty quick." So I felt pretty good knowing that the Canucks were heading into the third period up 3-0. So a scoreless first period, although the Canucks it was a very even in shots, 9-8. Then, as the Canucks have been doing, they had an amazing second period. Remember, they had a horrible second period to start the year for the first 3 or 4 games, and now that's been their best period of the season. Connor Garland, a beautiful breakout play. Actually, it was Ian Cole. It was actually Miller to Cole to Hughes. Hughes with a cross ice pass to Miller, and then Miller centers it, and Garland tips it in, one-times it. Very, very similar to the very first goal that he scored this season. Remember in the very first game against Edmonton, the home opener, it was Petey actually centering it from the left wing, and he centered it, put a touch pass on a Garland stick, and then he tipped it by Jack Campbell, if you guys remember that, or Skinner, whoever started the net for Edmonton. Doesn't matter. Today, it was Miller from the other side. It actually deflected off of one of the Montreal Canadiens defenders, and then Garland put it past Jake Allen on a one-timer. So that was really, really cool. Great to see. So 1-0, 6 minutes in. Then 3 minutes later, this was the one where it was Gooley. The Montreal defenseman knocked Jake Allen's stick out of his hand, and he didn't have it for 40 seconds. And after 25 seconds, the Canadiens actually cleared the zone, but only cleared it to center line. Jake Allen looks behind his net, sees his stick, decides not to get it because the worst would be if he was skating behind the net and then the Canucks had a shot at the empty net. Kuzmenko, a quick up to Mikheyev, who comes over the line, recognizes that Jake Allen doesn't have a stick, and then rips a shot past his glove hand. Yes, obviously he can still wave his glove at it, even if it has no stick. But if you're a goalie and you don't have your stick, you basically lose your complete bearings. You don't have your stick for support. You're not sure where you are in the net. And then it was a really nice, I'm not saying that Allen couldn't have saved it, but Mikheyev puts a really, really good wrist shot pass from distance past Jake Allen. And now it's 2-0, 2 Canucks goals within the span of 3 minutes. And then at the very end of the period, a really nice shift by the forward line of Joshua, Garland, and Suter. Suter actually doesn't get an assist because they control play. And then Garland takes a shot, goes and fetches zone, rebound behind the net, outworks some guys, comes out in the front, takes another shot, and then Joshua is there to clean up the garbage. And yes, Pearl Shell, 40 seconds without a stick is an eternity, especially if you're a goalie. So the Canucks go into the second period, into the second intermission, up 3-0. Then Tyler Myers takes a hooker slashing penalty, whatever that was, on the partial breakaway. Then Noah Juleson, and not a brutal, but it was a high stick on Suzuki. So the Canucks are 2 men short. They almost kill it off. They kill off the first one, but as soon as the first one is done, Myers is rushing back. You see, I think it was, I don't know if it was Cole, it was Hronik, it was Myers, Miller trying to do their best to fight off 5 Canadiens players. Myers doesn't make it back in time, and then you're not blaming anyone. Mike Matheson scores from the slot, even though he's a defenseman, but all 5 Montreal guys were on top of the Canucks in the crease area, and then it becomes 3-1. But because that's the second penalty, the first penalty had expired, then the Canadiens are off the power play, so that worked out well. Then kind of nothing, well, it was an exciting play, but no goals into the last 90 seconds, and then we get 3 goals. So remember, it's only 3-1. Montreal pulls their goalie, and then Besser, a really nice pass from Joshua. Joshua, they clear the zone after a bit of pressure, and Joshua sees Besser to his right, passes to the right, and Besser puts it in the empty net. No problem. So now it's 4-1. We think we're laughing. Then Jack-Eye scores actually even strength, a bit of a weaker goal, a wrist shot from distance, catches Casey Smith on a short side, and now it's 4-2. So of course Montreal pulls their goalie once again, and then Besser. So Besser and Miller and DiGiuseppe are kind of becoming like our Tanner Pearson from a couple seasons back, when Tanner Pearson scored every empty net goal. But this one, Besser had a chance to go for the empty net, but then he passes it to Miller, who brings it over the line, and he has a chance to shoot at the empty net, but then he sees Phil DiGiuseppe in the middle. I think that's good. Miller already has like a bunch of goals. Besser has a bunch of goals. DiGiuseppe only had 2. So DiGiuseppe makes no mistake, puts in the empty net, and the Canucks win 5-2. So they beat Ottawa 5-2 on Thursday. They lose to Toronto 5-2 yesterday, and then they win 5-2 tonight. So they outscore their opponents 12-9 on this trip. No, that's not right. 5-2, 12, and then 2. No, yeah, 12-9 on this trip. And the Canucks are still doing very well. And it's actually, just before I talk about the road trip, so they outshoot Montreal 37-32. They outface off them. They went over 2 on the power play, but both times they looked quite dangerous. Actually, the second power play, they held them in for the entire 2 minutes. Actually, the first power play unit was on there. So they look fine. And then they get scored on once, but that's because it was a 5-on-3, became a 5-on-4. And then you can see hits were even. Montreal had a few more block shots. And then if you were one of those who looks at advanced stats, the Canucks did well. They had an expected goals of 55% to Montreal's 45, and the actual numbers was 2.7 to 2.2. So the Canucks basically, Montreal 2.2, 2 goals. They're exactly what they're supposed to be. If you take away the 2 empty netters, the Canucks scored 3, and then that's about the 2.7. So that was about right. And then the Canucks dominated a lot of they had a 54% Corsi to the Canadiens 46%. And you see that because the shots were 37-32. And then high danger chances, the Canucks had 58% of them, whereas Montreal only had 42. So overall, the Canucks deserved to win this game, and they actually did indeed win this game. Individual stats, a lot of guys with points: Miller, Garland, Besser, DiGiuseppe, Mikheyev, Joshua, and Kuzmenko. So 7 of the 12 forwards have points. Ones that don't are Lafferty, Suter, Bluger, who made his debut tonight, by the way, Beauvillier, and Pettersson. Pedersen plays 17 minutes. You know that he's not right. Rick Tocchet even hinted as much in one of his post-game or pre-game interviews. So still leading the league in scoring. And then you have you have Hronek, Hughes, and Myers with 1 point each, and +3 for Hughes and Hronek. And look at Hughes, 28 minutes tonight. What a beast. And then DeSmith, I think he's 4-0-1. He's 4-0-1. Yeah, the only point he didn't get was the full 2 points against the Rangers in that controversial finish. So DeSmith has not been beaten in regulation, which is pretty amazing stuff. Finally, a quick note about the defensemen. On one shift, Myers got tangled up in the corner, and then Soucy blocked a shot. Myers finished the game. Soucy did not. So the bad news coming out of tonight's game, it could be that Carson Soucy is going to miss some time. Let's see. Let's not speculate too much. But if he is out, then you'd expect either Hirose or Wolanin to come in as a left shot. And then you take away Soucy, and then we look a lot weaker. So maybe you move Cole up to play with Myers. So then you have Hughes, Hronek, and then you have Cole and Myers instead of Soucy and Myers. I don't think you split Hughes and Hronek up right now. So then your third pairing will be one of Juleson or Friedman, who are on the right side, and then one of Hirose or Wolanin on the left side. That's what you're gonna have to do if Soucy misses any time. And then 2 lineup changes tonight. It was Noah Juleson coming in for Mark Friedman as their third shot right defenseman. Then you had Teddy Bluger making his debut as a center. So you had to pull a winger out or a center out. You end up pulling up Niels Höglander. So then basically Bluger replaces Höglander on the fourth line. Bluger goes to the middle. Lafferty switches to the wing, and then you had Beauvillier there. And then of course DeSmith was in for Thatcher Demko. Okay, that was base. Oh, I said okay. That was for you, Taylor. So that was tonight's game. What happens with the standings? Well, in our division, hardly anyone played tonight. Well, I guess Anaheim beat San Jose. So in our division, we are 2 points behind Vegas. A bit of separation from LA, but LA could get to within 2 points behind us with a win in their next game. But right now it's Vegas, Vancouver, LA is the top 3, and then a bit of a gap. Actually, Anaheim has a bit of a gap over Seattle, because Anaheim has 1 game in hand and they're 3 points up. And then all these sucky teams at the bottom, Calgary, Edmonton, and San Jose. And finally, you look at the entire league, and Vancouver Canucks, they have dropped. They were third, but they were tied for third, but technically by virtue of playing 1 fewer game, the Rangers are in third overall and the Canucks sit in fourth overall. Only Dallas can tie them with a win in their next game. So the Canucks are legitimately a top 5 team in the NHL right now. I didn't watch the whole game. I just saw highlights. So Pro Shell, I did not see that giveaway to Brendan Gallagher. Finally, you look at the stats for the Canucks. Pedersen is still 25 points in 15 games. He slowed down a little bit in the last couple games. You have Hughes coming up right behind him, 23 and 15. You have JT Miller with 23 and 15 as well. So it's nice to see. And you have 5 guys playing more than a point per game. Besser's 18 and 15, including 12 goals. And then you have Philip Hronek on a 10-game point streak, 16 points in 15 games, being awesome. Andrei Kuzmenko, I keep thinking he's been very quiet. You rarely hear his name, yet he's quietly piling up points. He's only 2 off a point per game pace as well. Then you have Mikheyev, 9 and 11, and then everyone else is under a point every 2 games. But still, Canucks are playing very, very well. You go to plus minus, and it's crazy. Hughes is a plus 18, which is nice. And then time on ice, you got Hughes at 24 and Philip Hronek right behind him at 23.55 as well. So a lot of great things for the Canucks. They finish off the road trip 2-1. Yeah, it kind of sucks that the loss was the one on Saturday night, Hockey Night in Canada, feature game against Toronto, which is probably of the 3 teams, the one team that I didn't want to lose to. But if you are 2-1 on the road trip, that's another game over 500. And I'm going to keep saying this. I'm going to keep saying this until I'm blue. I'm blue in the face. But remember, the Canucks got to finish 13 games over 500, because that means 82 plus 13 games over 500 gives you 95 points. And that's just simply for a wild card spot. The Canucks are back to being 8 games over 500. They're 11-3-1. They're another way of looking at it is they have 23 points in 15 games. So they're 8 points more than 15 and 15. So if they got to go 13 games over 500 and they're already 8 games over 500 for the final 67 games of the season, the Canucks only have to go 5 games over 500. That's just one a month. November, December, January, February, March, or even wait till next month, December, January, February, April, March. Again, 1 game over 500 for each of the final months of the season, and the Canucks are in the playoffs. I think you can aim higher than that, though. As I've been saying, why not fight? You're fighting Vegas for a top spot in position in the division, also fighting against LA. Now, I know a lot of you guys are messaging me and asking me if I've seen stuff. So sorry, but I like to get through that first part of the show uninterrupted. And that's another thing I'm going to start doing is if there are donations or membership gifts while I'm doing that first part of the show, I will certainly honor them and recognize them, but I'll wait till I'm done just so I don't wreck the flow. And then oftentimes what I'll do is I'll clip the first part of my show and make it a video for tomorrow. I don't do that all the time. It depends on how well I do, to be honest with you. Now, see, I didn't say okay there, Taylor. Now, let's do our mid-show sponsor read. And then for the last 20 minutes, let's get into your questions and comments. Shout out to my primary sponsor, Van City Experts Real Estate. Contact Jason Lim and his team for all of your real estate needs. Shout out to my secondary sponsor, Perform and Transform Personal Training Weight Loss. Check them out, ptforum.com. Thank you to Gassy Jack Art, maker of that fine artwork. Thank you to Monkey Nine Brewing, my eternal sponsor. And thank you to Vessi Footwear. Use the URL, tinyurl.com/VessiClay. Receive a free pair of socks off your next purchase of Vessi shoes. Also, a mid-show reminder to you to subscribe so you can get active in the chat section and get my videos every single day. Like the video. There are 130 of you in here, 130 of you on a late Sunday night, and we only have 41 likes. So let's get that up to at least 50. That will be cool. And then, yes, so subscribe, like the video, leave a donation like Carol has done, gift memberships like Carol has done. You can also become your own member, upgrade your own membership. And if you're listening on a podcast platform, make sure you rate and review. Oh, yeah, another reason why I'm going to switch the games out to Monday night to separate is then I don't have to cut the games out of my podcast episode. If you know how I used to always do that and then not put the games part in the audio part because it doesn't make any sense. Well, now I simply won't even upload a Monday show to a podcast, to a podcatcher. If you're looking for Canucks tickets, make sure you email me at canuckclay@gmail.com. And don't forget the new show schedule. Oh, by the way, I have 1 pair of tickets to Canucks Islanders. If you want to purchase them, send me an email, canuckclay@gmail.com. And finally, here's my new show schedule, as I mentioned. Oh, Justin, this is for you, just in case you're just tuning in. Sunday at 11, which is tonight, not 10:30 anymore. Monday at 11:15 after Canucks After Dark, but that will be games only. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 11 p.m. Let's recognize another donation from another generous person. And this one is from Hall of Fame member Justin. We got $2 donation from Hall of Fame member Justin Credible. How you doing, Clay? Just on my way home from downtown. I am doing great. I hope you are doing great, Justin. And let's give Justin some love in the chat for sure. Was it Travis Scott on Friday night, Jonas Brothers on Saturday night? And what was tonight? Was it Jonas Brothers again, or was it a different concert tonight? A lot of concerts in Vancouver, especially in this last little while. Okay, no, basically big question for you. Here's a good question for you. Although I am streaming Tuesday night. Oh, no, I'm not. And I'll tell you why. Oh, I am. But okay, this is very confusing. I'll just tell you right now. And then I'll remind you at the end of the show. And then, because I want to, this week's shows, we got Canucks After Dark on Monday night at 10. Then my games night at 11:15 right here. Tuesday night, it's members only. Twice a month, remember? Bump that up from once a month. Twice a month is going to be members only. And it's going to be the 2nd and 4th week of the month. And it's going to be a Wednesday night unless there's a game, which there is. Then it's going to be Thursday night unless there's a game, which there is. Then it's Tuesday night. So this week, the members live stream is on Tuesday night. Then everyone for Wednesday night at 11 and then everyone for Thursday night at 11. I'll remind you at the end of the show. So because I won't see you guys all as a big group until after Wednesday, tell me, is Horvat going to be cheered, booed? What are your expectations going to the game or not? What would you do if you were at the game? Would you cheer Bo Horvat? Would you boo him? And tell me why. Tell me why. Ricky, Canucks' next 6 out of 7 games are against inferior opponents, including 2 against San Jose, 2 Eastern trips out of the way. They could really pull away in the standings. Excellent point. Hey, Jaden, nice to see you, bro. Thoughts on Zadorov, Tanev rumors. I get Tanev is older, but he's right on D, familiar with some of the guys on the team, and talking to express he doesn't want 2 lefties on the same pair. I'll take Tanev over Zadorov, and I don't know what Tanev's salary cap hit is like and how many years he's got left. Tanev. Let's look at it real quick. Tanev's salary cap. He is 4.5 and then a free agent after this year. We'll see. I'd be tempted to do that if the Canucks are buyers at the trade deadline. I just don't want to spend too much, but I guess that goes against the definition of buyers. Is Lauren Hill tonight? Thanks, you guys. Killing me softly. You're welcome. And Lauren Hill was in Sister Act 2. That was before she joined the Fugees and became famous. She was awesome in Sister Act. Karan, you want to see Canuck Clay rap? Okay, I'll give you a bit of rap just for you, Karan. And maybe I'll get a donation out of this, but maybe not. What should I rap about? There was I did a rap about racism. Let's see if I can do this. Let's see. I'm going to put a beat on. This is so dumb. But I'm going to put a beat on, and I'm going to. Unless I get demonetized. Let's see. Rap beat. You can tell it's Loopy Clay. Let me see.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Huh? Okay, here we go. Racism. We have to end it. Slam the door on racial prejudice, but don't defend it. Let's be open. Let's be frank. Let's be candid. Don't rave about racism. Reprimand it. We got to be clever. We got to band together so we can end this problem for now and forever. From you to me, he to she, them to we. Let me see. One big family. Start with yourself. Nah, no one else. Because when you okay, that's it. I screwed up. But that was my rap. That's the first time I've rapped since that racism rap since high school. You can kind of show it wasn't my best work, but I did that for all of you. And I don't know why I'm doing that. That was horrible. But I don't know if it's because of that or Coach Rob just wanted me to be quiet. But Coach Rob gives a donation. Thank you, Coach Rob. Franchise member Coach Rob with the $1 donation. I appreciate it. That beat was too slow, actually. I could do that rap way faster, but maybe we'll save that for another day. And people on the podcast are saying, what the heck just happened there? Yes. That was just for you. And I will keep going right now. I'm sorry for the 30 seconds that you will never get back in your life. See, Karan, all you got to do is ask. Eric did an awesome comment, and I'm going to save that for the last 5 minutes of the stream. 10-3-1. I'll take that for free. Love it, Jack. Shania Twain on the 14th. 11-3-1. Tyler, maybe someone will happen to gift you a membership. Taylor Swift is coming. Congrats to you, Kaya. Duck wants to see Horvat get booed. Rob says, cheer. Peter says, did you ever think that this team would go off to a great start like this? We all know that this team will do better than last season, but it feels awesome. It feels absolutely awesome, Peter. How far away are the Canucks from being cup contenders? Honestly, if they keep this up, we got to stop looking at 3, 4, 5 years down the road. This year might be our best chance, which sounds absolutely crazy. But in reality, I would have said 3 or 4 years down the road, but this might be our best chance. I think I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself, but you never know. Cheer, Bo, boo. I guess I won't be able to watch on Tuesday. Well, Gerald, you just got to buy yourself a membership. EJ would cheer him. The game's on Wednesday, Kaya. Go to the game on Wednesday, because if you go on Thursday, you're going to miss it. And you're going to cheer for him. That's fair. Horvat will be cheered during his dedication videos and booed on the ice. Okay. You corrected yourself. No problem. Predict a mix of cheer and boos. I would cheer on Horvat if I was a fan favorite. If I went, he was a fan favorite. My Favorite Canucks player until he got traded. That's fair. Cheer when he's acknowledged, boo when he touches the puck. Yeah, I've seen a couple of that things right now. Ken Johnson makes sense. Right shot defenseman, Canucks still Fabro. Okay, not sure what you're saying there, Angelo, but yes, Fabro's good. I miss Tana, but who's going to be his pairing if he were to come? Let's worry about it when we get him. Maybe you put him back with Hughes and you do put Hronek on a second pairing. I wouldn't boo. I mean, sure, he said the part during that infamous interview, but honestly, it's all in the past. Yeah, the one thing I will say about this, Peter, is when he said that, remember, he's not trying to diss Canucks fans. He's trying to get Long Island fans on his side. I don't blame him one bit. We never get to boo guys. It'd be fun to boo them. Other than the leadership group, PD Hughes, JT Demko, which 3 players would you add to the Canucks core? Besser, for sure. Kuzmenko, I don't know if he's, just because of the language barrier. I think Myers is part of that, honestly. You don't have to be your best player, Darren, but Myers, I know, has got a lot of respect in the room. So maybe I go Besser, Myers, and Hronek. Hronek's a good choice. OEL is 9-14. That's crazy. I remember what he said about us. I'll tell you that for free. So you are streaming if the Canucks play on Wednesday or Thursday? No, an automatic stream for Tuesday. Tuesday is a member stream, and Wednesday and Thursday is my regular stream. By the way, I have game over on Thursday too, so Thursday night's going to be quite busy. Serenadus Clay said no one ever. Was Friedman hurt? No, I think they wanted, after a 5-2 loss, they wanted to change things up. Maybe wanted to get Juleson in. And yeah, I would have sat Joshua, although Joshua had a really good game tonight, actually. But I would have sat Joshua, not Hoglander. You can't see me. The time is now. I think Horvat will be cheered, and I think the fans will all stand up for Horvat. Ken Johnson for Jet Woo. I don't think that's happening, Angelo. Is this Bo's first game back in Vancouver? Yes. Only players that request a forced trade be booed. Otherwise, you'd be morally sick in the head. So booing Horvat is okay. That's one way of putting it. Clay hype. Well, yeah, you guys are too nice. I think that comment Bo made in the past game thing was directed at ownership management. That's fair. I'm going to cheer for Horvat. I'm going to boo for sure. Clay with bars. Yeah, maybe put me behind bars. Canucks don't need to give up anything. Everything to get Tanev back. Zadorov not worth getting to offseason, but Canucks do need to upgrade. Suited hopes for deep playoff run in the cup. Yes, I don't think their defense is good enough. It's better, but it's not good enough. At least Horvat is not James Harden. Yes, Clay says Taylor. Better than Eminem. Thank you, Kaya. I want to see him get booed. You're talking about Horvat again, not me. That took some stones. Hey, Richard. That wasn't bad. It was okay. That was great. You should make a short video of that. No, I'll do better. If you look hard, you can find me rapping on YouTube. Eric, we're going to save this to the end of the stream. What's my MC name? We're going to save that. Making millions. Lovely wife Gail is going to be getting a honeymoon trip around the world. Oh, Chonger. So nice. Mad skills. Very impressive. You're an everyday Swiss Army knife. I don't know about that. What's that? Jack of all trades, master of none? Eminem, though, is God tier. Horvat wasn't the best leader. His answers were always bland, and his comments, again, did upset a lot of us. Yeah, you know what's really crazy, Peter, is, and I've said this many times on the stream, my brother was one of the first people that said, watch Clay, they're going to keep Miller and trade Horvat, and my brother was proven right. Gerald says, I was pretty sick. I hope I didn't make you sick. Sounds sick to begin with. Oh, even, is that good? Do you think the Canucks will defeat Bo Horvat and the Islanders? I do, future, I do. Jonas Brothers was hype. Yes, I've seen the videos of Buble coming up Cody Rhodes style from underneath the stage. It feels unreal. I didn't quite hear what you said, but okay, no problem. Needs a proper beat track. Yeah, I just pulled it off of YouTube. Clay, since I am Punjabi and was celebrating Diwali tonight, I hope on Wednesday you have a great experience with the... Yeah, I won't be going to the game, Karan. It's Wednesday night, so I'll be at my church, but I know it's Diwali night. And Karan, does this work then? It's Sasrigal. Sasrigal. That's correct. That's Punjabi, right? Go for the cup. Come on. Oh, Patrick. Peter wants to know how you feel about this team, and was your sexy bald head the key to the success? He knows about the team, and he's happy because he made the team. And he said, no, that my sexy bald head was the key to success. Pearl Shellish said 2 more years. For yesterday's game, was Toronto so fast that made Canucks look slow? I think the Canucks just were uncharacteristically didn't pay attention to details, Sarah. Yeah. I don't think Toronto's faster than Vancouver. I really don't. Best chance for the Canucks to go for a cup? I'd probably do neither. Okay. No problem, David. Oh, Canucks Isles on TNT. Very good. Very good. Yeah, I saw videos of Buble taking his seat as well. I'm psyched for our Canucks, but until we play some better competition and get some wins against them, I'm still not convinced. Yeah, I know Edmonton, we thought was going to be good competition. Florida and Tampa were good competition. Rangers was good competition. But yeah, we haven't had to play the Dallases and the Vegases and the Knights of the world, Carolinas, New Jersey so far. Yeah, Gerald, I think you should get a membership. I cheer Bo. Can't blame him. Yep, there you go, Justin. I'm with you. He was dissing management, not the fans. Do I think Jazzy B returns? Yeah, probably. If I go on Tuesday, you mean Wednesday, I'll rock his jersey and cheer. He was our captain for all those years. Joshua was very good tonight, Peter. And I think he knows with Bluger coming back that there's going to be someone has to sit every night, whether it's Hoglander or Joshua. I think he picked a good time to step up for sure. Yeah, we haven't played Colorado or Vegas yet. With all the goals Brock has been scoring to help win games, there's still some that want him traded. Yeah, I don't see that. I don't see why. Carol, another. And Jaskrin gets back to membership. Thank you. Welcome back, Jaskrin. And thank you, Carol, once again. Myers is a genuine good human. I met him at the gas station once. Relatable and kind. Love it. Love it. Love it. Taylor's called Jaskrin the best person possible. That's nice. And yes, Carol deserves a lot of hype. I don't know who Frost from Philly is. The shiz knit. I think I just swore. So sorry, I can't give you a good answer. Thoughts on Hronek? I think it's I'll grab it where he's tied for third in Canucks demon history for the third longest point streak. I think his offense has been great. I think his defense has been okay. He had a couple of mishaps tonight, but I'll take it. High risk, high reward. I'll take it. I'll take it. Salute Bo. Mixed feelings on Horvat. Joshua has been solid since coming back, taking the body, fighting and getting points. Deserves to be dressed. He's playing his role solid. I love it. Do a rap about installing Christmas lights. There was this one time when I went up on the roof, but when I went back in the house, I ended up looking like a goof because I rolled on the bed and rolled onto the floor. That's something that I'm not going to do anymore because the boys are more fit than me. They should be the ones going up and hanging up the tree. Boom. Out. That sucked. Are you worried about the Susie injury? Yes. We don't know how bad it's going to be. And if he's out for any extended period of time, it's going to be very tricky. I would expect, actually, that rap was pretty good. Now that I think about it. No, I did not have that rap ready. That was off the top of my head. Actually, that was pretty good. Now, if I can pat myself on the back, I would rather clip that one than my horrible racism rap. I would expect Horvat to be cheered after welcome back videos rolled out. Do videos of you rapping? I don't know. I don't think that's my thing. I think DeSmith feels very comfortable in the Canucks, and he's been great. Who could hate the Canucks fan base? Yeah, who could? How does the Edmonton GM still have a job? Yeah, he's next to go. I think Holland's contract winds up after this year, though. Who we call it for Susie? I think it'll be Wolanin or Hirose. What do you think about what do you think Horvat thinks about our success? Yeah, it would be strange if we make the playoffs, but someone argue he should have done more when he was here. I don't know. The game against the Sharks on the 20th, Terry, I don't think so, but I'll get back to you. Thanks, Jaskrin. Yes, that's the only saying I know. One of my best friends. Hey, Kaya. Oh, you're Punjabi too. Awesome. That's only one of the things I learned how to say at a best friend who could speak. Either way, next time you have some good Indian food, shout at me. I will. What I said about memberships. I said that Tuesday is a membership stream. Maybe that's what I said. Members only. Thank you, Kaya. Thank you. I'll be mad if he scores and celebrates crazily. I wouldn't boo, but wouldn't cheer. Maybe boo at times, but be precise and boo timely. Have your boo, don't infuriate him. I don't think it matters to him if we boo or cheer, quite frankly. I think Thomas and Farrell have been just fine. I really like. Interesting to see John Garrett and his opinion on things as a goaltender, whereas Thomas and Ferraro were forwards. Oh yeah, we've already played Dallas. You're right, Jaskrin. How quickly I forget. If Nylander makes it to free agency, should GM? No, he'll be way too expensive. He'll be wanting a lot of money. Canucks lost the plot last night. Oh, that's a good way of putting it. Steve Dango and Adam Wild did LFR from the arena yesterday. Can't stand those two. They're dissing Quinn Hughes. Well, Ricky, I did not know. I know Jesse Blake loves the Canucks. I did not know Dango and Wild did LFR, and I didn't know that they were dissing Hughes. And I, Dango, Wild, and Jesse, obviously they run SDPN, who's my employer when it comes to SDPN Game Over. I'll check that out. I didn't know they were dissing Quinn Hughes. I'll check that out, Ricky. Thank you. All right, guys. Unfortunately, we're at the 45-minute mark, and I got to skip a lot of because I wasted too much time rapping. Although you guys, thoughts of Woodcraft getting fired, not a surprise. Not a surprise at all. Peter uses his monthly membership message. We got to. PD Hughes, Miller Hughes, all in the top 10 in NHL scoring. And Clay, do your best, LA Knights. Yeah, that was so bad, Peter. But thank you for the nice love on the rap, you guys. You guys are very nice. That was an awesome rap, says Sarah. Is Huggy and Hronet the D version of the West Coast Express? That's a great way of putting it. Anula says, great rap. You missed a mic drop. Yeah, if I drop the mic, though, it's too expensive. You guys are all too kind. Freestyle battle with Parker. Okay, Zal, you bring it. Parker doesn't probably won't watch us. Why does it? I think everyone on Canucks After Dark on Monday should tell Parker he needs to challenge me in a freestyle rap. Just let everyone in here just do it. Let's just see his face. I know he's going to say no because he doesn't want to come up against this. Like, who would? But no, I'm just kidding. Ricky, I'm going to need you to consult me. But I think everyone should, on Monday Night Canucks After Dark. But wait until the end. So don't do it. Don't do it when until the end of the show where we ask for questions, and then this would be so funny. Just bombard the chat with questions about Parker. Will you challenge Clay to a freestyle rap off or whatever? But don't mention it before the question because then he'll know something's up. Okay. Oh, it'll be funny. It'll be funny. All right. I better wrap up here. So this is what we're going to do for the last 2 or 3 minutes. Thank you, everyone. Yes, it's members only this Tuesday. I'm going to review that right now. Yes, Parker is doing this Wednesday's Game Over. He is. And I have Thursday. Sound like smoker's cough. That's not good. And then someone asked me, Clay, can I call you? When can I give you a call? Carol, I'm around tomorrow. So give me a call tomorrow. I'll be around for most of the day. Carol, give me a call tomorrow. Thank you. I'd love to chat with you. I think Parker is a guest on Game Over. No, he's one of the hosts. Thank you, Mr. Hockey. I appreciate that. Mr. Hockey. Misty. Mistra. Get this guy a Grammy. I thought you said like a granny because I'm so old, or grandpa. The Parker Clay wrap up. I love it. We should end every Canucks After Dark show with a rap battle. That would be hilarious. Okay. I gotta stop saying okay. To wrap up tonight's stream, you guys, this has been a lot of fun. You guys have been generous as always. And as I do my wrap up, 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Gerald says, how do we use the membership message? Gerald, you're a member, Gerald. When you become a member? Did you become a member and I missed it? How did I miss it? Or you've been a member. I think, you guys, how do you use the membership message? Do you just click on the $ underneath? I don't know. For people that use the monthly membership message, let Gerald know how you use it, because obviously I've never used one. I think you hit the $. If you're a member, it'll give you an option to use it. Yeah. So everyone's saying click the $. Last 3 minutes, give me my MC name. And then I'm going to bring that into battle with Parker. So give me my MC name. Is it MC Sushi? Is it DJ Clay? That's a little easy. Give me an MC name. I'm going to highlight a bunch of them right after I highlight this. Zao uses his 4-month membership message to say, Clay, don't need combs emo. I think that's supposed to be a compliment in the weirdest way. All right. Give me my MC names, you guys. Let's go. Let's go. DJ Emo. MC Claymaker. Ooh. I like that. I know I used to say I'm Clay Emo. I'm hit the what is it? I'm Clay Emo. I have the flow. I'll hit you real fast and love you real slow. Oh. I don't a weekly challenge thing for fun and engagements. User vote on socials. Yeah, you know, Justin, I'm not saying that I'm going to win for sure, no matter what we do, because Parker does a lot of things better than I do. But I do have a bigger following on than him, both on Twitter and on YouTube. So, from a pure, I'm trying to say this without sounding like cocky because there's nothing to be cocky about. I just have a bigger following on, so it might skew the vote. It might not. I don't know. What else we got here? MC Clay's emo butt commentary. I'm not gonna. I don't comment on butts. MC Claymoo. Mm-hmm. MC Gritty. MC Simo. MC Simo. Clay don't need hair emo. Sorry, you say you're bald. I know I am. There's no option for me. Is it because I haven't been a member? What, Kai, what are you looking for? To use your membership message? No, you should be able to use it right away. Or so, sorry, Jaskern is maybe correcting you. I don't know. MC Clay on a loop. Loopy Clay. I like that. Nux Clay. Hey, Chris. It's at the end of the membership. Okay. Oh, I said again. That was good. That was a good way to end. So I'm going to wrap up. That was a lot of fun. Gerald and crew will give you another chance to check out all those memberships, all those membership features in a future stream. Before we go, we got one more last amazing donation from Carol. Lil Mumu, love it, Daniel. MC Clay Loopy Rap, says Shannon. Moresby MC Fillmore, good throwback there. And thank you, Carol, for this last donation. Goes to membership gifting, goes to Jarvis, goes to Karan, goes to Future, goes to Tyler, and goes to Eli. That is awesome. MC Clado, amazing stuff. You guys, I'm going to wrap up right here. So I want to thank everyone for being here. Moderators, thank you for being on standby. Members, legendary Lucas Gates, legendary Carol Bovenlander, legendary Andrew Chang, thank you for your support. Hall of Fame and franchise members, thanks for your support as well. As always, to everyone who liked, subscribed, who watched today, thank you. For everyone who went over and above today. Carol gifting total, I think it was of 11 memberships tonight, which is amazing. Carol with a donation, Justin with a donation, Coach Rob with a donation, Peter with a monthly membership message, Zal with a monthly membership message as well. So a couple other things before I go. Don't forget, if you're looking for Canucks tickets, email me at canuckclay@gmail.com. And my new show schedule this week, Canucks After Dark tomorrow, followed by games right here at 11:15. Then Tuesday night, members only. So we're back together as a big group. If you don't join me for games tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday. And don't forget, if you're at Canucks After Dark, when it comes time for a Q&A, get Parker to challenge me to a freestyle rap battle. It will be amazing. Okay, friends. On your way out, subscribe, like the video, leave a donation, become a member, upgrade your membership, give a membership. And if you're listening on a podcast platform, make sure you rate and review. And finally, thanks to our sponsors, Van City Experts, and Perform and Transform Personal Training and Weight Loss. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. And by the way, I never understood why they call a set of false teeth dentures. Dentures. Don't you think a better name would have been substitutes? Substitutes. God bless. And God can actually go. Booyah.